Okay, we're getting close for the training methodology. All right? Okay, the scouting. We already know what is it. I think that you already realize how important is this area. All right? Everything begins. Everything begins here. Everything begins here. It's very important. Because a bad scouting can take you through bad ways. You understand that? I mean, all the stuff that is doing this can take you to a way for some specific players also that they might be the right ones for the future of your club or might be the wrong ones. All right? It's very important. So, this is related to what? This is related for the first thing we said. Your vision is very important. In Spain, for example, we have a club, it's called Eibar. You know Eibar? Eibar, País Vasco. Yeah. The type of the players of that team are very English. So the scouting, they cannot go, they may, to Brazil. Because Eibar play their vision from the beginning. They're known to put long balls and to win the second balls. This is their style. So the scouting has to go on that way. The vision. Okay, the principles of training, right? Pre-season and season, very important, and planification, right? All related for your vision. Operational strategy, previous game and next game, we'll talk about it. Remember the analysis, calendar, players, coaches, competitors, training with the game model. We'll talk about all this. Cognitive intensity. What is the cognitive intensity? We have to train also the cognitive intensity. What idea do you have about cognitive intensity? What do you think he's talking about?
How fast they can think and solve problems under pressure.
Good. Say it louder.
How they can solve problems under pressure.
It goes a lot related on that. I mean, players, when they train, they have an intensity, cognitive intensity, and neuromuscular intensity. I mean, they are learning something that you want them to do on Sunday. So that intensity on each day of the week is something that you have to preview. So when they get on Sunday, their cognitive intensity is 100%. Because in Friday, you play on Saturday. In Friday, you train 100% of cognitive intensity. A human being on Saturday probably is going to be the most 80, 70. Because this is a very, very hard effort. Very hard. It's one of the problems of the players. Concentration, to be focused on everything you want. So everything that you're demanding to them is an effort to decide to making decision. So sometimes you don't know, when you have a very good player in your team that you are counting on him, you trust him, and he's starting to loosen the ball. And you're like, hey, what's going on with you? What's happening to you? Hey, think about your work. Maybe you were demanding him something during the week in a very high cognitive intensity. And don't forget, they are human beings, right? All right. Flexible planning, we'll talk about it. The targets. Mean shape is a total, right? Know what and how they trained the previous year. This is an important area also. Besides that, when you're going to sign a player, because injuries, whatever. All right? We go forward. Leading the group. Okay? The way to manage people. Guys. You don't have to forget that when you lead a project, you are the focus and you are judged every time. Who plays with kids here? Many of you, right? Not only the kids are observing and judging you. Parents, a lot. Because you don't only lead the kids, you're leading the parents. So they are the ones who say, I feel good with this coach. Or they can say, I don't feel good. I know it's a double work, but you have to do it. You know already, because you are living that. So it's important. The way you treat, the way you talk, the way you manage things, the way you have to be hard, the way you have to be soft. Okay? Ambition, humility, order, right? All these characteristics about leading the group. Family, friends, work, equal, and high performance lifestyle. Alright? Speak, create superiority, motivation. These phrases are phrases that are part of leading the group. Discipline gives us freedom. I mean, discipline is something that you have to put in all the teams. I tell you, every team has an identity. All teams need some kind of discipline, but it's the way you put it is the difference. Some teams need to say, hey guys, all the mobile station out. And sometimes you have a group that they can manage that, for example. You have to see, and then that's something that you can let them have. Those things. Be straightforward. Guys, we are in a profession that if you're not straight and you don't go forward with the words you say, you're done. I mean, a player, you might think, I won't tell you what I think about his performance today because I already won't count on him on Sunday, but I won't tell him anything. Just straight. That player, what he really wants is to hear what you think. I can tell you. It's hard sometimes because maybe that player is your favorite. And we used to do that. Hey, we always have preferences. We have preferences for some players. And you don't realize, but you are harder with someone, you're softer with others. And those that you're losing because you don't talk and you're not straight and follow with them are the ones that are making troubles at the end, in the end. So be straight and follow with that one. And you won't have any problem with that. The only problem that we'll have is that someone will tell you back something straight and forward that maybe you don't want to hear. But after that, in my years, probably 5% of the players, because you can say, okay, Alberto, but most of them, even firing someone out of my club, they will talk good about me. Because I told them straight the things. I don't count on you. Now I'm going to bet in another group of players. It's up to you to stay with us. It's up to you to go. I can help you. in finding another club. Why, coach? Because I don't have the results that I was expecting from you. Tell me on Tuesday what you want to do. You have to do it. Okay. I love this one. Convince versus impose. You gotta convince them, because you can have results one day about imposing things. One day. The second day, they have to believe in you. So take care about each word you say. Take care. Take care each movement. Take care when you have fun with them. Also, take care about that. Take care the way you get deep with them. Take care with that also. Because that edge is very fragile. And they're testing you all the time. Even if you think you are in a casual moment with them, and you talk about things and soccer, you said Manchester United, yeah, they are observing you, and you can lose your credibility on that easy situation because you were showing weakness, or you were showing some comment that you shouldn't do. All right, it's very important. That plus what I told you. All right, create an atmosphere of collective interest. Of course, this is a collective game. Okay.